So, ladies and gentlemen, this morning's first video is the lovely Rover P5. An absolute cracker. She's a really nice, smart, level car. Sadly here, and we get this on a daily basis, sadly here because John is no longer with us, which is why I say on a number of the videos that I do, and I think my brother does the same, if you're thinking of, doing that fantastic trip, buying that boat, I don't know, buying that caravan, moving to somewhere, I don't know, whatever it might be that's on that bucket list of yours that you think of, you always wanted to do that, she always wanted to do that. Honestly, do it, because if you had a week with us and you received some of the emails and correspondence and phone calls that we did, it really does ram it home, honestly. I mean, this car would not be on the market today. I would not be stood in front of this car if John was still with us. That's fact. End of. 36, 7, 8 years worth of ownership, I think, with the car. We all love that continuity with ownership, don't we? I think it's only 3 or 4 former keepers before that. It's not a massive owner car. And it's just lovely, and I'm really pleased that the family have decided to let us handle it up here. So yeah, let's have a look round. So one of our favourites, one of my father's favourites, some complete lunatic on, I think, the P5 Owners Club or something, added yesterday that Derek doesn't like Rovers. Hello, I think you'll find it's one of my father's favourite cars, especially in this colour combination. I think people just dream things up, don't they, and post things just for the sake of it. Just, if you haven't got anything nice to say, my mum used to tell me, or certainly my nan used to say, if you haven't got anything nice to say, don't say it. But the social media side of things has just opened the doorway up to all these lunatics, hasn't it? And then you click on the profile, they've got 27 friends, they've got a picture of a cat or something as they daren't put their face on, obviously. It's just, ooh, it riles me up. But anyhow, that's the negative side of social media. Thankfully, the 90% of people on social media are actually living on planet Earth, which is good. So anyhow, so the Rover. We'll have a quick look round the outside, and then we'll have a look round the inside. So here we go. Have a wander around. Still got the bungs in the jacking point, nice white wall tyres. Very smart on the paint. Are there better ones out there, guys? Yeah, I'm sure there will be somewhere. Somebody somewhere will have one, I'm sure. Will it be for sale? Arguably not. Will it take you 2 years to find it? Probably yes. But is this a very smart, way above your average Rover P5? Then the answer to that question is yes. It's one of the nicest, smartest examples that we've had in recent times. She's lovely, isn't she? The lads have taken a load of photographs for you. Now let's have a quick look inside. Now then, stand back here and have a look, because this is where the Rovers tend to fall down with the door cards and the flaps there, the mat pockets, call them what you will. They tend to be a little bit tired. Carpets tend to be a bit tired. Your armrest tends to be tired. Inside here, look at that, she's lovely in there. Carpets are nice. What normally happens on P5s is when you move the gear stick, all the plastic surround moves at the same time. It doesn't with this. Nice period radio. Nice in there, look lovely on the headlining. And in the back, that's where you want to be, sat in the back. Let someone else drive you around. We'll have a look at the back. We'll have a quick look at the shuts. They're very clean. We'll have a look at the next bit soft area for the P5s and P6s as well. That area there. That's the area that's always polished still on there. Look at that. That's the area that's always a little untidy there. She's had some repair, obviously, at some point. Of course she has. She's a Rover P5. But it's very clean and smart. Again, let's have a look round the other side. I think it's the same situation round here. Here it is. The family have just kept on top of it. They've just kept it, you know, looking as best they can, and it's a credit to them. It's lovely. What a lovely car to go to shows in and have some fun with. And then we'll shut that. We'll have a quick look in the boot, see what we've got in there. There you go. A couple of spare fan belts, a car cover. Obviously that covers off because we removed the battery leads of an evening and so on and so forth. So that's in there, that's all nice and smart. Yes, it's got a tow bar on. Yes, I'm sure it's done some caravanning. They're on top of the job. There was another daft comment on social media about the fact that the cars aren't up to towing caravans and so forth. Really? Before we open the bonnet, let's give her a little tickle on the throttle. There she is. Sweet. Nice and sweet. And there somewhere. Ta-da! There she is. It's nice, isn't it? There she is, ticking over there, lovely. So, that about rounds up really. The idea of these videos is to just give you guys another level of information. This is, you know, we tend to put our thoughts into this and what we think, but the next step is for you to come down and make sure it's one for you. There's a nice bit of history in the office upstairs. There's a good pack of paperwork and so forth, and obviously the registration documents and things showing the length of ownership with John. So like I say, yeah, the next step is to come down and make sure that it is the Rover P5